Is it working? I think it's working. There we go. Okay. Classic. Yeah, there's a good chance you'll drown in your own urine. That does tend to happen. Sounds sexy? You would think so. Ugh. It was made by the Don't Starve devs. It was at least produced by a similar team, yeah, and you'll see a lot of the same charm. Yeah, if you're not familiar with this game, it's very cool. The colony management sim, but it's also kind of, it puts more on, like, physics problems. Okay, we don't need you to be rocketry. Can I re-roll? Building, tidying, and suit wear. Well, we'll go that good. That can be Alara. Researching. That can be DJ1. 9 to construction. Science, construction. Put me in. I'll get you in a second. I said I was going to put AVD in, I think. Yeah, I said AVD. Medicine? Alright, that'll do. Well, you know, we get people quick here. This game, unlike the other Sims, you get colonists real quick. Alright, I just have to remember how to play. It's supposed to be paused. Okay, it's paused. So we need to start digging. Ooh. Yo, Hammy, thank you for that $3 redo donation. Oh. For the good times, the bad times. Just to have some time. Thank you very much for the 3, Hammy. Appreciate you, brother. Laura has a gas problem. Oh, come on. She can't help it. Alright, let's see. So I think you always want to build 4 tiles. I know you need water, so having well is important. How do you get them quick? Wait, do you get them quick because there's a high expected death rate? I don't know how to answer that right yet. Hold on, let me think. So there's lots of tasks to do in this one. So you need people who can do said tasks. Like, you're always building, you're always collecting. It's a much larger scale. There's different things, like you start out having to have people running these fucking hamster wheels. Let's see. We want some construction. I gotta remember how to play. It's been a hot minute. It was less micro-focused. It's pretty micro-focused, to be honest. Well, maybe a little less. I think they're better at doing their jobs. That's what I should say. They're pretty good at getting shit done. I want to make a little water channel over here, and we'll dig this out and let the water just drain through. So actually, I'm going to cancel all these. It's closer to Dwarf Fortress than Rimworld. Yeah, it's really its own thing, though, because it's so much more resource dependent. Like, okay, so for example, gases will go up or down based upon their weight or their density or whatever. So, like, we'll produce carbon what you call it? Carbon dioxide, which will go down. Oxygen will go up. And you need, like, a trap for the carbon. Like, down here, the carbon dioxide's down here. Or there's a pit of it. So we can kind of vent everything down. I guess we could just make some shitty little beds to start, too, so nobody complains. Again, I'll have to remember how to do all of these things. Oh, yeah, so we want a hamster wheel. Hamster wheel's good. Couple batteries. Wire the old electricity in. Where do the plump helmets go? Mushrooms. Sweet, sweet mushrooms. Unfortunately, there are no plump helmets here. I know we can build floors, too. Maybe that shouldn't be prio. Furniture. Oh, here we go. Cots. So I want a couple cots for everybody. We also really need a bathroom. We're going to want a bathroom, and we're going to want water for said bathroom. Sublimation station. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Stations, research, furniture. Alright. I think how we would have laid this out, because I don't want them just fucking blasting ass wherever. Germs can be a real problem in this game. I guess over here I could make into the spot, the pissery, as they would call it. Get to it, boys, get to it. Or maybe for now I could even put the pissery. Well, if I put the pissery over here, they might pee into the water supply, which would not be ideal. I'm gonna make this here in case somebody falls in. They do like to fall in. Hungry. Well, you could eat something. I'm more worried about bathroom needs. But I think once we drain this, we should be able to do bathroom stuff. Did I hear a complaint? Low oxygen. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some oxygen. Remember, oxygen, something about oxygen and inclusion. I probably didn't need to charge both these batteries yet. I offer myself as a human toilet for all the... Ew, gross. But noted. And what's nice is you can set priorities to things. Like, I want these to be prio. Let's set that up. Hungry. I'm watching. I'm watching for the bathroom needs. They're going to have to go soon. But you always want to have a hand cleaning station outside of the bathroom, and we can't quite get that yet. Laura, I hope you can get up there. Don't be playing no games. Okay, good, you can. How's that? Cold, soppy, wet. Okay, no problem. Just head up by all the machinery. It's nice and warm there. All right, we're going to pop this cork. And the water's going to flood right through here. I want to condense it so I can make a well for everybody to use. Yep, here it comes. We may want to dig some of this stuff out, too. The water does not appear to move very quickly. Holy shit. Now, it's extra important is to make sure nobody pees in the water. It's a real problem. What can we do about this? So, let's tile it out a little bit. I want to get a bathroom, and I want to get a cleaning station by the bathroom. That is imperative. Wash basin. Let's get that cooking. God, this water is moving so slow. What the hell's wrong with it? Why is everybody under the water, too, you maniacs? You actual maniacs. They're just holding their breath under... Oh, Jesus. There we go. Fill it up. I feel like we're going to need more space down there. Maybe if I dig over here. Put like priority 8 on it. Okay, I'm going to speed things up. No, everybody wants to go to bed. That could be bad news bears. We'll see. Because we really need a bathroom. They're going to start pissing everywhere. That I walk back into from the bathroom. It's just Dirty Jester being Dirty Jester. Those are DJ1 things. Alright, if you guys want to use the bathroom, you are totally going to need to prio it. These should be prios. Get that shit cooking, brother. The last thing we need is people peeing in the water. That's our drinking water. Alright, what does it need? Why is it out of order? Requires no piping, must be periodically emptied of polluted dirt. The colonists that eat together exercise together. Cooking shit. I don't know what I'm cooking yet. Okay, they officially have used the toilet, so we're good there. They did not wash their hands, which is fucking gross. But what are you gonna do? I made it home. No, it's my official day off. Welcome home, Wonka. So we want a pitcher pump here somewhere. Occupied space, eh? Let me see if I can pop it there. That'd be nice. Pitcher pump. Well, maybe here. Maybe here would be okay. I think they can climb up one tile, if I'm not mistaken. As we dig this out, the water should get a little less intrusive. Intrusive is a good word for it. Oh boy, it does need to go down deeper though. Get after it, folks. And dig this out too, and this. Alright, I think everybody's cool. I think we're cool. I think we've done it. We've survived the initial hit. So we've got water. We've got bathrooms. We've got sanitary. We're gonna need some oxygen, because as we've stated, oxygen is not included. I need this water to all shift, though, and I need a nice pipe going down here to prevent all of our bad air. We can bring our oxygen up. You can see over here there's natural gas or something. Oh, those are farts. People fart. It is just natural. Wash those hands. Alright, we're waiting for a DOS to show up now. I always want to give them really nice houses. I think that's probably a mistake. 4 is usually how we would do it. And what kinds of things do we want? It's a micro musher. We don't really need that, I don't think. What's in the DAS box? Good question. All right. Oh, we could probably dig out over here a little bit, too. This is now kind of like a little maintenance pipe. You know what? If we dig that out, we can probably even make another little tunnel up. Just to keep the flow of things going nicely here. Oh, yes. So this is going to have to be taken care of. Find that out. Someone's suffocating. What's going on? Get out of there. Dismiss all the messages. Alright, so they're having a hard time breathing, so we want to get some oxygen diffusers set up down here. We're probably going to want to do that in a better spot, actually. You like Fallout Shelter? I played Fallout Shelter at one point. It was okay. I enjoyed it for a while. I didn't have a phone at the time, or rather, my phone was never very good. So I had to wait till there was the PC version of it. Oh shoot, I've made a terrible mistake. I did this too early. I flooded it. But I know what we can do to fix this, I hope. Is it a mistake to punch a hole in this? Probably. It's understandable, Retsu. It was neat when you got to the phase where you sent out your dudes and they went and they fucked shit up. I appreciated that. Okay, so we have another water reservoir here. We also could potentially set up a water... What is this? A bottle emptier. Oh, there's DOS. Okay. So, blueprint. Agriculture. That's going to be you. DOS. Rent it. Oh, you could technically empty piss bottles, too. If that was your cup of tea. No, as agriculture, you get to plant stuff. Hey, Ragnar, you made it. You get to do the planting. Alright, this ain't pretty, but I'm trying to find a way that we can set up a bottle emptier. That looks like it'll work. So that we might empty water. Without also ending ourselves here. No drowning, please. Remember having to empty my XGF's brother's piss bottles. He'd pee into 2-liter bottles during raids. Why the fuck did you have to do that? Don't do that, that's gross. Dude can empty his own piss bottles, it's not hard. Go ahead and there's a way to duplicate. Usually I forget the key. Copy, there it is. B. The only reason I'm awake is because I had to pee so bad I was dreaming about it. Jesus, man. I'll keep that streak intact too. working in some storage bins soon, too. Filter not designated. Oh, we only want water in here. So let's see if there's a way to clean water. I think there's usually a way to do so. Yeah, here we go. Mop that shit up. Mop up all you can here. Alright, so I fucked up before by not building solid walls and then digging... Or, like, if you try to put a wall here, you'll pop it, so... I want to make sure we put a solid wall in first. And we're going to want some oxygen generators, but usually you want the generators down low, so I was trying to get them on a lower level early. Actually, cancel that. I'm not exactly sure where we'll be digging. Ideally, I would probably... do something like that. And then we build the floor out here. How hard is it to empty your own piss bottles? Open the toilet, open bottle, pour bottle into toilet. Yeah, right? If you can fill it, there's no reason you can't fucking empty it. Oh yeah, we are officially unbreathable. Okay, cool. 4. Just trying to plot these areas out before I build some filters. Thinking down here we'll set this. Well, that's a valid strategy, Retsuo. I can understand your apprehension to take a leap into the dark side like that. Alright, so down here we're going to build our air. That shit rolling. And I sort of just want to mop all this shit up down here, too. I don't know if anybody's actually going to empty these bottles. But somebody should. I think there's a way to haul. Sweep. Disinfect. Empty pint. Giggity goo. Needed an entire drawer for what I did? Oh, yeah. Classic Ragnar. Either it's a piss drawer or the shit drawer. I can't tell which. Entombed. Wait, what's going on over here? It's entombed? Ew, that bathroom. That's no outhouse. It's an entomb. It fell from the ceiling. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna have to mop up here anymore. I fear mopping time is over. I should probably mop down here, if I had to guess. Alright, people are getting hungry. Am I out of food? I may be out of food. No, we still have some nutrient bars. That's good. I wanted to make a place to cook soon. Usually I just make it right up here. Where is it? Stations. A research station is handy to have. And here we are, the Micro Musher. Yeah, this is real good shit right here. Let's get the musher on there. And research station is plugged in, so we can start moving forward with life. Wonder if I can get this water to fall in here. I'd hate to waste it. I don't like wasting water. And we're going to need some storage at some point, too. I wonder how the best way to go about this is. I think you usually want it somewhere centralized, so you don't have to move too far. And then we begin the age of sweeping. Limitless sweeping. Alright, first things first. Let's do, I don't fucking know. What can we do? I can just have them put everything down here. I just make these available to everything. I guess. I like organization, but I guess it doesn't really matter if they know where it is. Alright, boys. Get it done. Get a little gassy over here, it looks like. Should be able to fix that by digging down. There's one thing colonists love doing, it's digging. Digging and running on the wheel. Life's two greatest pleasures. What kind of research do we want here? Remember the algae terrarium being nice. The planter boxes are nice so we get food. Yeah. Diggy diggy hole. That's you. Actually, you're stuffing your face right now. Apparently, you're also holding your breath because it's barely breathable. I suspect we need to destroy this. I need a nice... There's like air thingies that we can put in. That'll help the air filter upwards. We may have grown too greedily. So yeah, one of the challenges with this game is you always need more stuff. So you need more space for stuff. But as you build more space... You have to control the carbon dioxide and oxygen to go to the right places. And then you have to worry about transporting materials around like water through pipes or electricity. Then you got to worry about food. Then you run out of water. And you need power. You get these gerbil wheels. I don't know how many of these you should do, but I'll put 10 on. Reminds me of RimWorld? Absolutely. Although, unlike RimWorld, you actually get to a point where you have a colony fast. Like, with RimWorld, I always go crazy because I get, like, 4 people at the start, and then you just don't have anybody for the longest fucking time. It's hard to get more colonists there. Like, you guys want fucking oxygen up here, too? What the hell's wrong with you? There's all this air down here, and you're complaining about wanting more air. It's becoming quite the pit down this way. Your Colin's gonna have kids and stuff? I've got too many, do you? That's good to hear. Okay, there's a way to look at my air. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of getting like air choke pointed, it looks like. I need the air to move this way. Could that be a new Colossus? All right, vodka. Since you spoke up, you're in. Enjoy this world with no air. It's trying. The air's trying to fight its way in. The planter boxes. I definitely need to get... Fuck is it? Medicine, liquids, gases. Is this it? No. There's one that gives you the ability to make floors that have vents on them. That shit's great. I don't know what it's called. I thought it would have been like right here. This is for gas pipes and shit. Used to build walls and floors of rooms. Blocks liquid flow without obstructing gas. Well, that's nice. I like that. We can work towards that. Voting lacks resources, my ass. Oh, it was probably the mush thing that we ran out of resources on. How's the whole oxygen thing looking? Ooh. The status of oxygen's inclusion is bad. It's badly. I think we just have a huge problem because I can't vent down here. So I need to get this research done and get the vents cooking. All right, Dawes, get over there and research. Your air depends on it. Yo, yo, what's good, Afro? Can always do it tomorrow, right? Not if you want to breathe. Do you like air? In the meantime, maybe we should get started on some of these food things. Yes, the planter boxes. You need a metric fuckload of them. Next. Much finished on some ugly sketches for a 3D project. A mecha. Oh, fun. So that goes tomorrow. Kick some ass, dude. What do today? Oh my god. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? I like ass. Congratulations, Peepo. What a new revolution you've brought to us. Revelation? My 2D art is not nearly as good as my 3D. I feel that neither of my arts are very good. Alright, DJ1 ended up being our researcher since Das is slacking off. Here we go. airflow tiles. This is what we want. We are indeed playing through that game again, Ragnar. I don't actually know that this is going to get me enough air. What do you want? Meal lice. Those sound nice. The air situation's looking a little better. Is the first Mother worth playing? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I mean, Earthbound fans seem to enjoy it. So I want to say yes. Alright, so we've got our food boxes going. Everybody's got a bed. Our water's taken care of. It would be nice to mop some of this shit up. And be able to take it to our water source. That'd be cool. Our germ overlay look like? We are germ-free, baby. That's what you like to see. Something I remember is the outhouses and the stinky poo that they have within them will release gases too, so it needs to vent. Guess I did not plant. That's bad. That means we're going to run out of food. Have you ever played Cult of Lamb? No. Do I have Cult of Lamb? I'm not sure. I do not have Cult of Lamb. When it came out, I was kind of interested, but kind of the fad passed, so I moved on. Dump contents onto floor. Storage container. I think that's what we want to do. I think we want to sweep. Came back last summer. They put like an expansion out, right? Get as many of these vents cooking as we can. How is everything? Well, we played Pugsley for a few hours and I lost my mind. We did beat another boss in Pugsley, and then we got a little bit of progress as well. And then I said, fuck this game, and we came over to this. With some skip steps. We play something else in between too. Fish Fear Me game. It was okay. Some Addams Family game, that's the one, yeah. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. A cock and ball torture simulator. It's something, that's for sure. Not sure if it's something good. At some point we'll want liquids, a crafting station, a water cooler, you've played worse. Yeah, probably true. Have I beat worse? Maybe. So that's where we're back going. Once we knock the floor out, we'll build another layer up there. So we're getting kind of sort of close to me wanting to build some individual houses for all the colonists. Okay, lice loaf. Make while you can. That's right, making these meals takes up a lot of water too, if I remember. What's mush bar made of? You don't want to know. I think it's dirt and acorns. Not great stuff. Yeah, maybe it's okay to have these like, kind of service layers in between main layers. Maybe they could be okay. We've got a lot of gas down here. I'm guessing it's just, again, not enough ventilation. Maybe we'll set it up like that and see where it goes. Spindly grub fruits. Battery jumbo generator. Okay. The batteries are doing fine for now. Eventually, we'll set up a new battery station. I should make a spot for them to empty all the pee at, too. I'm not really sure where they're taking that right now. In fact, that's kind of a horrifying thought. Maybe I could make like a... Oh, like a piss bridge over here or something. We'll make sure we wall everything off first. We got fungal spores. Excavation and medicine. Okay, let's see. Romhook, you're the last one who spoke in chat, which means you're getting printed. You're in. For better or for worse. I wonder if we could make... Start digging this out. And I will make a door here. We'll floor through. I forget how big their bedrooms need to be. Maybe we'll cancel this. Well, no, don't cancel it. I want to make them a nice bathroom. Let's do that here. And that way maybe I could build something over here where they go and they empty the pee at. Because later on I know you can water filter it. It's pretty cool. Copy him here. Build that across. This is gross work here. Very gross work, but important work. Okay, so what do we want to do next? And maybe I'll make them a spot where they can have some air that comes up here. These are like little service areas. So they get up here, we could build out their houses. So I want to make sure with the bathroom that they always have to wash their hands on the way out. Because otherwise they won't do that because they're gross-ass motherfuckers. Question is, how do we want to make their rooms? All wasted space if I... Well, hold on. Maybe what I could do is I could make them climb up into the room. That'd be fucking weird. Continue that over here. And start building out some 1, 2, 3, 4. As always, I am one short. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, I think they want. I don't remember what the fuck a room is. There's a way to check. Private bedroom. It needs to be minimum 24, which is 6 by 4. Okay. So no, I need to go a little further. These guys want some big-ass fucking rooms. Y'all greedy. You wouldn't even know what to do with all that space. Get you an airflow tile, and we'll get you a ladder in, I think. Boom, boom. So much room for activities? Exactly. Oh, shoot. I just remembered how this works, though. You need a door, too. Okay, then. One, two. Boom. Door. And of course, want to put an airflow. The same thing on the other side. So everybody gets their own little space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and over. Cancel construction. What an airflow time. It's going to be a nightmare. It's a logistics nightmare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Door goes here, door goes here. Piles up, piles up. Over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch to make them all rooms. But they will love me for it. Oh, yes. wonder if we should cook up some more here. I wonder how much further I could go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 2. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Oh, well, that was way off. There's a lot of work to get these people the shit they need. And will it be worth it? Probably not. Probably not. They're just going to complain. But let's let it ride. Let's see what they do with their time. Like little busy beavers going to work. What I'm thinking is I could continue to go up too if I needed. So like a ladder could just go up and make another layer. And then we would have an even bigger housing area. It would not be impossible maybe to make a communal room as well. Although the communal room could just be down here. I know it's not a huge room. Like they usually like the 4 high. But surely it would do. Poop-flavored jelly beans. What are you doing with those, Peepo? You ain't eating them, are you? Don't be fucking eating the poop jelly beans. Uh-oh. Little misclick action. Let them keep working. They're not going to get over here anyway. Cancel those puppies out. Okay, cancel, cancel, cancel. And realistically, we should replace... You want the air to flow up. Up and down if it's bad air. We made some real mistakes the first time I tried to do this, and I did not account for airflow. People got stuck in the rooms, people couldn't breathe. It was a fucking logistics disaster. Let's fucking blast that shit. Get it out of there. See how much food we have. Diagnostics. Rot pile. Well, that's a nice resource. B-tier shop. How nice. 1 or more duplicates are missing a bed. You know what? I fail to see how that's a me problem. I'm trying my goddamnedest over here, alright? They probably want a real bed, too. So this will probably just be for looks. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that one. Got some new beds coming in. Some new beds on the block. there an end goal, or does it just keep going? Oh, there's an end goal. Yeah, the further you expand out, the more challenges you run into. And I believe eventually... So you're inside a meteor right now, ArcCloud. And eventually you get to the edge of the meteor, and you can blast off into space. Internal combustion. So we get a coal generator going eventually. Eventually we're going to need some plumbing too. But yeah, it's all a matter of logistics and scope, right? Like, right now I've got Vodka Velociraptor running his heart out on the treadmill, which charges our batteries, which allows us to power things. But I'm starting to research coal generation. But when you create coal, it's going to create heat, and it's going to create a shitload of carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide's a problem because as the pressure builds up, it'll push up. So you have to deal with it. I think there's ways later on you can scrub the carbon dioxide and make it into something useful. Well, it's all these like little machines you build within the world. And eventually my water's going to run out, so I'm going to have to find a way to fix that. In the past, what I did was I would find other water sources like this, and I would build pipes over and build a fucking sucker down there and suck the water dry. And then just spit it out over here. That worked pretty well. So I'll probably try to do that again. I really liked that last time. And as you dig up too, like my oxygen generators down here. See, they do a good job in this area. It's breathable there. But it's getting a little thin. So eventually the boys will sort out all this mining. I just gave them a huge project. It's going to be a couple days of mining probably. Maybe we should look into some other things too. Well, you'll stop here and reset months from now at the end of a stream and reset because you don't want to remember anything. It's a vicious cycle. Oh yeah. We were doing good for a little while. I don't know. Where do I want my compost bin to be? I guess I put compost right here. By the shitters. Food poisoning. I don't like the sound of that. Looks like we're good. Something we run into later is you'll find germs. And germs are hard to get under control. They just make you more sick more often. Gotta pop these puppies off. Copy settings. So, something that this game does over RimWorld, there's all these niceties. Like, I can just copy these planner box settings across all of them, and they'll just go do it. Yeah, I feel like this game is very good at getting things done, and if you want to get things done faster, you can go into prioritization and just paint it. Which is amazing. But I'm just letting them do their thing. Like, at this point, I could probably AFK, since I've got so much digging to do. I really wanted to get all these rooms set up, though. And I like this idea, too. So what I'm planning on doing over here is building more oxygen generators, so that way it pushes it up here, and everybody gets air on this side as well. Which, of course, will increase the demand for energy. Is why we're learning how to make coal. And you definitely want to do that somewhere off in the middle of nowhere. I think I can do it like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to punch into the water though. But you could set up a supply chain like in Factorio. You can, yeah. Yes. Yeah, this is a very good game. I only found out about this somewhat recently. I forget who gifted it to me, but I really enjoyed it. Oh boy, things are looking bad up here. A lot of carbon dioxide up here. Oh goody, and now we've got a new person coming in. You don't have to take a person. I could take a care package. Farming, decorating, supplying, tidying. I like that. All right, Joe, this is you with those 6 sideburns. I need somebody to tidy shit up here. I guess that means we need to get you a bed, too. So let's prio this one. I'll clean the shit out of this place. I sure hope so. Like, hauling is always such a task, because you dig so much shit up. Okay, so oxygen's really not flowing up there. Which means we might just want, you know, just a little action here. Make sure everything goes well. Another thing you can do with this that's really neat, we found out about this last time, you can set schedules. So I'm going to duplicate this schedule, but I'm going to take their downtime and shift it up here. This is now work time. Bedtime up here. Work time. And bath time over here. Work time. And what this does then, we'll call this night owls. This gives you like a second shift. So you don't always have everybody trying to run to the bathroom at the same time or try to eat at the same time. Also, things get done at night then too. Yeah, we're never going to be done with this. It's going to take so fucking long to dig out. Uh-oh. And people are hauling all this shit now, too. Let's cancel that. I don't care about that. I mean, it's nice to have it done, but we really need the mining squad out here. Rock and stone and all that, you know? Rock and stone, brothers. Ice. Ooh. Solid carbon dioxide. Interesting. I beat Fallen Order. Good time. Was it the first or second one? Hold on. That sounds like the first one, right? Can be an idle game. Sorta. If you idled for too long, you'd run out of water. You always want to be expanding. Well, maybe not always, but... And, you know, obviously you want to find more shit. First, beat it over the weekend. Good. Yeah, it was a really fun time. I had a great time with that game. I've had the second one for a while. I just haven't played it. Probably should sometime. Sugar engine. What? Small solid oxidizer. Stores fertilizer and oxalite for burning rocket. That's a lot. Heavy watt wire. Power control stations. Okay. You should not be dumping polluted water here, so help me God if you were dumping polluted water in the watering supply. Station's looking good. Things aren't coming together, Wonka. They're coming together. Slowly but surely handling this whole oxygen and inclusion of the oxygen. Food has decayed. I don't like the sound of that. Second looks so good. I won't say anything other than it looks good. Much better than the first. Also appreciate before you start in the menu, you can recap of the first. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's handy. I certainly wouldn't remember it at this point. It's been quite a while for me. Since we get more colonists, we definitely want to fucking keep up with this shit. I forget how many, but you do need quite a few food boxes to keep everybody fed. I think it's like 6 or 8 per colonist or something. Maybe it's only 4. I don't know. But it is a number. I don't know why I prioed that. That's weird. Those doors do not matter. I think that's like opening and closing it. At least get that dug out. Come on. Yeah, these type of games are just deeply satisfying for me. They're very, very relaxing. It's our first haul, too. The first set of boxes are good to go. You can see they got the vacuums out, they're pulling it in. We're getting the calories. That's how the magic happens. Get this dug out. I really would like to make sure the generator room doesn't kill us all. Best way to do that might be just to make... Let's 2x2 over here first, then. TwitchCon this year? I mean, I was debating on it, but I've had a lot of surprise bills come up. I probably won't have the money for it this year again. I got some other priorities anyway. I would love to save up and go to Japan next year if I could. I don't think I'll be able to, but I don't know. Just depends how things pan out this year. Oh, cold temperature. It's really cold over here. Anti-entropy thermo nullifier. Oh, so it's like a cooling thing. But yeah, if I had money, I'd love to. Japan's surprisingly affordable. Yeah, no, it is, but I just don't have a whole lot. I'd like to make sure I keep some too in case of emergency. From 0 balance to 6K. Ooh. I saved most of what I get, but I had my fucking dental shit I had to pay a bunch for, get a bunch of taxes and stuff like that. The water tank here's a little awkward. Before we dig, we need to make sure there's something underneath it. Otherwise, it'll collapse. In fact, I really shouldn't have dug that out in the first place. That's dangerous stuff. We could sense it. Fuck. Maybe it really can rest. It knows. It knows. Okay, so deconstruct that. We're going to want some tiles here just to stand on. And then reinforce. It's very important they do it in the right order. If they don't do it in the right order, it fucking collapses and it's a big old goddamn mess. He's looking at hotels and flights and locations they shot for Jurassic Park, and the next day it started hurting. Wow. Maybe all the excitement had you clenching your teeth. Oh, I see. We can't go down until we clear this out. So another cave in. Sure we're doing all right over here. There's a few different ways to play this, too. Like, I've decided to grow these. You could actually wrangle creatures. I tried that at one point. I have no idea how you're supposed to get enough eggs to actually feed people, but apparently you can do it. Seems like it could be an interesting way to play. What if I prioed this if they would do it? We're lower in the water here a little bit, but my goal would be to create a piping system and suck all the water out over here, too. Oh, we already have another colonist. Decor. Yeah, I don't need those. Rockets, building, and farming. All right. Well, there you go, Restraza. You have been printed. This is actually, considering we came back to this after a pretty blank slate here, this is looking pretty nice. It's not a terrible looking colony. Okay, we want liquids. I definitely would want to start working on a pump system too. But space out here for building more houses as well. I want to build a bathroom, so this will be our bathroom area. And then my goal would be to make a nice little reservoir here that people can dump piss down. So this is for polluted water only. So now we've got the piss reservoir. And ideally, let's see, copy one of these puppies. We'll give them a door for their bathroom. Ideally, we get some nicer outhouses, and because we're over here, the water will be a lot easier to transfer up. But I think this will have to do it for tonight. We got to a nice spot. Let's save. Stream and 325. Confirm it. And yeah, so tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll be back with Earthbound tomorrow. Then we've got 2 days off. And I'll be doing more Pugsley on Friday. So I'll do Pugsley till I get pissed off, and then maybe I'll come back and I'll try some more of this on Friday, because this was a lot of fun. And yeah, otherwise, Earthbound is our primary game we're playing right now, so I'll be playing through that. But thank you guys for keeping me company and having the toxic radiation suits on as I lost my mind through Pugsley. We did make some progress. We are getting through it. Like, one good solid day could potentially get us through it. So we'll look forward to that. But for now, I'm out of here. Thank you guys again for being here. We'll catch you all next time. Until then, be safe, everybody, and take it easy.